At this point, I'd like to speak about chords. Chords are simply different notes of a mode, all modes played together. The basic element of chords is the triad, a group of 3 notes that can be from the principles. The first, the third, could be a minor third, the fifth, could be flatted fifth, the seventh, flatted seventh, and we have a triad. We can also use the other notes in the mode, the second, the fourth, the sixth, the ninth, the 11th, the flattened 7th, and the 13th with the A on top. We can build triads out of the minor thirds. This gives us diminished harmony, which we'll examine in the next chapter. We can build triads out of major thirds. This gives us augmented and whole tone harmony that we'll also examine further on. We can build triads out of fourths, and this quartal harmony has been in use in jazz very much in the last 25 years. We can build triads out of fifths, and if we impose another triad of fifths on top, we can build some very interesting chord. For example, C, G, D, A, E, B. We have a beautiful Ionian chord, just built from fifths. We can build a Lydian, same triad underneath, C, G, D, E, B, F sharp. Dorian the same, using E flat, B flat, and C. And you can even make triads out of sixths and sevenths. Of course, these become a little tricky on the guitar, and of course I'm playing this little keyboard because it's very easy to show you the different intervals available. And we can see that with a combination of using triads built from different intervals, we can create some very beautiful harmony. Now on the guitar, here's how we can play scale tone chords. I will use C Ionian, 1 octave, and you will notice that the triads that I use inside the chords consist of major thirds, fourths, and even a tritone, the flattened fifth. Now we just use one major scale, and it's easy to see that the possibilities are very large to be able to use variations in chords while staying in the same tonality. I'd like to now play you the chords of another structure that's based on D Dorian and E flat Dorian in such a way that it will show you ways to accompany, just using simple harmonic structures, another soloist who's improvising in this structure. Now there is another way of playing modal triads, but in a linear way, that can be very useful in improvisation. This has been part of my personal playing techniques for many years. And the following exercises will help you develop fluency in your own phrasing. I'm now going to play the same harmonic structure we used earlier in this chapter, the D Dorian, E flat Dorian, but I'm going to demonstrate how to apply the linear triads that you saw in the exercises in a way that I believe can help you in the improvisations.